All right. So what's the second thing I did?
You want? Oh, well, I'm sure you have.
Now I have so many things that you've done.
Okay, good. What? We'll go tit for tat. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to go tit for tat?
Good, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Let's go tit for tat then. This guy calls me, right? And he goes,
Get it over with.
Because I was on a sitcom called Animal Practice. It got canceled, and I was really hurt by it.
Sure.
It was a really tough time because I didn't have Kalila at the time, and that was.
And I called you the night it premiered. I bet you don't remember that.
I know. Thank you.
I watched it. I said congratulations.
Thank you.
He doesn't. He forgets these things.
Yes,
this
I
I didn't forget. This next part I didn't
because I know
forget.
it counts,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So I watched it.
So then he calls me and goes, "Sorry about Animal Practice, but I have a show." I go, "Yeah, Sullivan and Sons, right?" He goes, "Yeah, I was thinking about writing a character with you in it, like so reoccurring, and it's going to be really cool." And at the time, Ahmed was on it, the wonderful and the multifaceted Owen Benjamin. You know what I mean? Just the pure talent that he is, of course. And I go, "Yeah, you're gonna write." When somebody calls you for something like that, you lay down in bed and you start fantasizing what it's going to be like at the Warner Brothers lot. What it's like rehearsing, laughing with your friends. You're actually working. You're on TV with your. There's nothing better, right? And then 3 months later, I find out Ken Jeong is doing it. Did that happen?
Your old pal,
Right.
Ken Jeong?
Yeah.
So my thing is this, okay? I know why that happened.
No, you think you know why it happened, and you bring this up.
But
you're wrong.
Oh, you're tired right now. Your eyes are getting rageful. That's not,
My eyes are rageful.
yeah, your eyes are rageful. Right?
And
Wait,
tired?
Let me just say that.
Ragefully tired.
You motherfucker! Yeah.
Ragefully tired.
I know. Okay, so
Makes some sense.
it doesn't make any sense. Okay, but we're on a different planet right now. Okay, and also
We are.
Yeah, and we're not gonna get to a point, you and I, where we're gonna scream at each other because I love you and I love what we're
No,
doing
I
right
love
now.
you.
I love what we're doing right now. It's fun, and we're mending things, and that's great.
Okay.
Okay. So the reason why, and I think this is the reason why, is because you're the guy that was producing it doesn't like me.
That is not true.
He likes me. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Does Vince Vaughn like me?
Yes. I'm looking you in the eyes. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think that you
In my head, I twisted it.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know his story, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But you've worked with Bobby.
You fucking fair weather fuck.
I'm flat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Bobby has an ability to go down the rabbit hole, I think sometimes, of insecurity and make things a bigger deal than they actually are.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think that
You
there
know
are
that about
times where
yourself.
you
That's
get
a
things in
fact.
your head and you start making them via osmosis insecurity, which you've told me at times that I think we all do. Anybody in this business does, right? But I think
I'm glad you said that.
I think there's a
I'm
term
glad you
for
said
that.
that.
I don't know if these two words should ever make sense together otherwise, but I think it makes sense for Bobby, where there is an insecure narcissism. By that I mean,
I was going to say ragefully tired, but
Same thing.
I know like it doesn't make sense together, but I think with you it does, where you take a situation like that
Yeah.
and you morph it into your head. There's a self-importance there in thinking someone hates you that much.
yes.
Oh.
That they've actually they've actually sat and pondered about their hatred for you, when in reality they probably don't at all.
At all. And you make
All
this
right. All right.
a thing.
Can I say this?
I'll say, okay.
No, I'll say this.
Because
let me ask. All right. Let me ask you.
You
this
gave me a
then.
little titty, I'm going to give you a little tatty.
Right? I'm going to give
for
you.
tat.
I'm going to give you Dolly Parton titty right now.
Okay, please.
Okay. So are
Eat
you
a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah. Are you saying
Look at
to
this.
me then?
Yeah.
That he's never had hard feelings toward me?
I can honestly tell you that is correct. He's never had hard feelings towards you.
Wow.
Wow. So when we used to, because I used to hang out with the guy, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, if I say hi to him, he wasn't saying hi back. What is that?
Okay, see, here's what I know. Okay, you're asking me what I know from my own personal
Right.
experience. And from my own personal experience, from the time I've met him, which has been many years,
Yeah.
from the time I've known you, which has been many years,
Yeah.
from my time in Hollywood, which has been many years,
Yeah.
I've never seen him exhibit anything towards you or personally to me that has been of negative nature.
Oh, I see. But I just can't do stuff that he's producing.
I wouldn't say that. No.
That movie that you did, you know, the comedy with you, Jimmy O Yang, with that movie, right? You said I could be in it, right? And I wasn't in it. Why?
When I wrote this, okay?
Oh, look at his eyes.
Racially tired.
I love it. Because his eyes turn white. When he lies,
me?
your eyes turn white. They whiter when you lie.
My eyes turn white.
Because you're half white.
When I lie.
Yeah, so it punches in. It's cool. Go ahead.
The
That's fine.
entertainment value of this show has gotten flatter.
So tell me.
Flatter.
So tell me.
So when this all starts coming to fruition,
Yeah.
right? I did have a discussion with you, right? About, hey, you know, I have this thing going on. There's going to be some roles that are going to be enveloping, and I'd love to talk to you down the line and include you. I did say that,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So the minute this thing goes to the hill, right? And it's like, okay, we're in pre-production. We got to get going. All of a sudden, things start spiraling. It's done by committee, and it's not just me. So if I was just solely in charge of doing things, right, I think the casting would have been different on many different fronts. For example, Billy Gardell. You know Billy.
Love him.
Mike and Molly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I had a conversation with Billy about potentially playing the headliner in this film. And when this is all going, okay, there's producers, there's investors, and the investors have their input to put as well. I'm trying to be diplomatic because I'm still obviously in the throes of completing this, right? So there is a process of which we got to decide these things by committee.
That's fine.
And if look, one of the most difficult conversations I've ever had in my life was to call Billy Gardell and say, hey, I'm sorry, but it's just not going to work out. And I named the character Billy G. It's named after
Who took
Gardell.
it? Who took the part?
Cedric the Entertainer. But it's not who took it. It's also when you're casting.
I know how it works, man.
So
I know how it fucking works.
I know, because you're always by your typewriter creating. So
but I have been on, you know, shows,
Right.
and they go, who's great for this part, and we throw out our names that we like, right? And there's a gigantic process where everyone has their say. So I understand how it goes in that way.
Exactly.
Right.
There are people that say, well, I think XYZ is great. I think ABC is great.
Right.
Then it's also representatives getting involved.
Yeah, I know.
They're giving their 2 cents.
Just stop for a second,
Yeah.
though. It wasn't even for a specific part. You were calling me about, just come for a day and we'll fit you in and improvise. Even that was on the, you know, it wasn't as if, you know, I was going to do a lead role in the first place. I get what you're saying, and I want to believe you, and I do want to believe you.
Yeah.
And I'm probably 70% there.
Okay.
Right?
That means everything to me.
Okay. So
I've been waiting.
yeah. I'm 70% there. I'll never know the truth.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll never know
And I may never know that 30%. And that's what's going to cripple me.
That's true.
That's what I take to the grave.
That's true.
What was it like to get that 30%? Because then Bobby would answer my text messages and phone calls.
Oh, you piece of shit.